They're brand new to the school, so it's different.
Taking a stand in class, how these new desks are making students healthier in a local school. Plus, 'tis the season of giving, but it's not just toys and cash needed this time of year. How your blood could help those in need.
If you see something, say something.
But first, 2 mail thieves behind bars thanks to the help of the Coon Rapids community. That tops CTN News this Friday, December 11, 2015. Thank you for joining us. An Elk River man and a Blaine woman are facing felony mail theft charges this week.
That after allegedly stealing mail from dozens of homes over the weekend. But thanks to the quick actions of neighbors, police were able to stop the suspects in their tracks. CTN's Jordan Rylance has a story.
It was early Sunday morning when residents looked outside their windows here at 108th and Thrush Streets when they noticed something that wasn't quite right. Neighbors saw 2 people going through mailboxes and called 911.
When the officers showed up, the male suspect took off running. Our officers chased him. The female suspect then took off running in a different direction. The officers caught the female suspect right away. The male suspect, they had a perimeter set up and called in a canine, and the canine tracked the male suspect hiding under a flatbed trailer in a residence in the 2100 block of 107th.
Justin McClellan and Taylor Gagnon both faced 2 charges of felony mail theft. Police recovered 190 pieces of mail from 43 different addresses. Captain Hawley says the community is to thank for making the arrests.
Yeah, luckily people were observant and did the right thing, and they called 911 when they saw the suspicious activity. And we always say, see something, say something, and we want people to call 911.
Police will now sort through all the stolen mail items and return them to their rightful owners. In Coon Rapids, Jordan Rylance, CTN News.
With the holiday season here, authorities have a few tips to prevent mail theft in your neighborhood. If possible, install a locking mailbox to protect your items. Don't leave the flag up on your mailbox. Instead, take the items to the post office or a collection box. Get the mail out of your mailbox as soon as possible, and if you're traveling this holiday season, contact the post office and place a hold on your mail.
Filings continue for the District 35 State Senate seat, which will have a special election in February. So far, 3 candidates have filed: Jim Abler and Andy Apolkowski, who are both Republicans, and Roger Johnson has filed on the DFL side. Candidates interested in serving have until 5 p.m. on December 15th to file with Anoka County or the Secretary of State's office. A primary will be held to narrow the field on January 12th. The special election takes place February 9th. The District 35 Senate seat serves portions of Andover, Anoka, Coon Rapids, and Ramsey.
The Anoka Independent School District is no longer the largest school district in the state. The St. Paul School District is now in the top spot with an average daily enrollment of 37,277 students. District 11 comes in second with 37,034 students, and Minneapolis is quite a bit behind that with 34,675 students. Even though Anoka Independent is no longer in the top spot, that could change again with enrollment fluctuations in the coming years. District 11 has canceled public hearings planned on budget cuts thanks to better than expected enrollment and more funding from the state. In recent months, school officials have been projecting a $4 to $6 million deficit in the fiscal year ending in 2017. Now the deficit is closer to $1.8 million, which will be covered by reductions at the central office and budget reserves if necessary. Well, a handful of students in District 11 are learning from a new perspective on their feet.
Andover High School is the first in Anoka Hennepin to offer stand-up desks in hopes of healthier, more attentive learners. This week, CTN's Joe Nelson went back to school to hear what teachers and students had to say about the new learning style.
The base of this, and we will come back to this and do this in depth as we move forward.
Rich Wilkie, a government and criminal justice teacher at Andover High School, says he wanted to find ways to get and keep more students engaged in class.
The first one that I actually asked for last year were beanbags.
But Andover principal Becky Brodier suggested higher education.
The stand-up desk.
Over the past couple months, students have had the option of learning on their feet with stand-up desks that adjust for height. They come at a steep price at around $500 a piece, but a donation from the American Heart Association brought 5 to Mr. Wilkie's classroom.
I'm the only one that's using them.
So far, they've passed the test.
We have kids that are used to doing things a certain way and they want to come in and sit down and I have kids that rush to class to try to be the, to use them. And so it's kind of a variety thing, but like I said, I'm hoping that we get to the point where they don't have a choice. They'll use them. And I think it's, like I said, I think the attention that I get And the kids that use them say the same thing. They're more attentive.
If I'm sitting down for too long, it makes me tired, so if I'm standing up, it makes me feel more awake.
First I thought they were would be really uncomfortable, but actually they're really not. They make you I feel like you could focus more.
And the desks are super uncomfortable and I don't know. It's easier to just stand sometimes.
It's also good for the student body.
Some research shows that by standing, just standing alone, you can burn up to 50 calories more per hour than just sitting. Just being more active increases the body's metabolism, and more activity helps you keep your weight down, and then that will help reduce heart risk.
The change-up is good. I think it does allow a little teacher creativity with what you do in the classroom. But I'd like to see more of it. I think it'd be great.
Students I talked to say although they like having the option of standing, they wouldn't want to be in the only option in every class. Steve and Karen?
It is energizing, though, to be on your feet.
Yep, and we'll see what happens. Maybe classes will look different soon.
And you do it every time here.
Yep.
Thanks,
All right,
Joe.
thanks, Joe. An update now on a story we brought you before Thanksgiving involving the Coon Rapids High School bowling team. The team made it to the state tournament last weekend. For the first time in school history, 24 teams from all over the state competed in the tournament. After more than 6 hours of bowling, the Cardinals ended up tied for 7th place. Coach Rob DeVries says it was a great experience, and the team is already talking about ways to improve to make a trip back to the state again next year.
The holiday season brings a great need for something we all have, and that's blood. Representatives with the American Red Cross say blood donations are even more important this time of year due to winter weather and seasonal illnesses. Just 1 pint of blood and an hour of your time could save up to 3 people's lives.
Blood donation in the winter months is really important because patients don't get to have a holiday. They don't get to, there's not a break from needing blood, and we have to constantly replenish the blood supply. So we're really encouraging people to roll up a sleeve this holiday season and give a gift that really means something.
Only about 5% of the population donates blood. If that number rose to 10%, it could possibly eliminate all blood shortages. The American Red Cross holds several blood drives each month. For more information, log on to our website at ctncoonrapids.com.
An Anoka veteran and his family need your help this holiday season following a devastating fire late last month. The fire broke out at this home on the 13,000 block of Narcissus Street on November 28th. Fortunately, no one was injured in the blaze, but the home suffered significant damage. The Anoka Beyond the Yellow Ribbon Network is working to collect donations for the family for Christmas. The family has 3 young girls, all under the age of 6. If you'd like to help out, just email anokaarea@yahoo.com. The Coon Rapids Fire Department thanks everyone who stopped by the Riverdale Cub Food Store last Saturday to drop donations in the Red Kettle. In just 4 hours, firefighters raised more than $2,400 for the Salvation Army. If you're looking for other ways to donate this holiday season, stop by the Coon Rapids City Center. 3 collection boxes are set up in the main lobby area, 1 for Toys for Joy, 1 for the food shelf, and 1 for Granny's Christmas Closet, which helps low-income seniors in the area.
There are a lot of holiday lights popping up around town to help put you in the holiday spirit. This is just one of 16 homes in Coon Rapids that entered the city's annual holiday lighting contest. Members of the Coon Rapids Arts Commission, which sponsors the contest, will be judging the entries over the next few days. The winners will be announced next week. For a map of the addresses participating, log on to the city's website at coonrapidsmn.gov or check out the city's Facebook page. Santa Claus is coming to town a little early. The big man himself will appear at a brunch this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Kendall's Tavern and Chop House. In addition to food, you can get a free photo with Santa. Then on Sunday night, you can skate with Santa at the Coon Rapids Ice Center from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. There'll also be games and a coloring contest. You are asked to bring a donation for Toys for Tots.
Just wondering, is that the real Santa or where we got that photo?
No, Steve.
Interesting.
The real
I think it's our
Santa's
chance
busy
to
right
find
now.
out. Is it our chance to find out, though, if we're on the good or bad list?
Good, definitely good.
Good.
List.
And
you
if
too.
we're on the bad list, is this our chance to, do we have 2 weeks to improve that?
Atone now.
No, is that the deal? Okay.
Yes, that's the deal.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again for our last show next time.